One of my biggest blocks with manifesting. So I figured it out and I talked to my clients about how manifesting actually works, like all the steps you need. They're like, oh my gosh, why doesn't anybody talk about this part of it? We're watching videos about how to manifest. It's always like visualize, visualize, visualize. Okay, which is great, but there's something underneath that if you're not accessing, it's going to be very difficult to pull it through the ethers. And that is processing your emotions. There are so many of us that don't actually process them. What we do is we intellectualize and we analyze our emotions. So we might say, I know I'm sad, but you're not actually feeling that in your body and processing it through. And we are energy in motion. Like that's how we experience life, is through our emotions. And there's so many like teachings out there that say something is like high vibe and low vibe. I'm going to let you know that you have to experience feelings of sadness and anger and frustration and feeling lost in order to align with your manifestations. Like Abraham Hicks talks about that a lot, that you have to have contrast. Well, that's true. Sometimes you have to know what you don't want in order to know what you do want. So those feelings are kind of like an alert system of like, hey, something is off, something is not in alignment, we need to shift in order to bring in what we do want. Sometimes people are like, oh, I need to just feel good all the time to bring them in. That's not exactly how it works. Like you have to feel a range of emotions. Sometimes even happy emotions can feel scary in your body. Like a lot of us are trying to live in this realm of neutrality where we're just not experiencing highs or lows. One, that's boring AF. You're not having the passion in life. And a lot of us have not felt safe to feel our emotions because of trauma and not being around people that we could do that with. And then nobody taught us how to process them either. And so we'll look at them, but not actually feel them because our body is like, no. If you want to manifest anything, you have to align with the emotion that thing is going to bring you. So let's say it's like a house or a job or a new partner, and that's going to bring you happiness. Okay. You are going to have to also feel sadness and frustration so you know like what to steer away from in order to reach the happy place to bring that in. You have to teach your body how to feel safe to experience a range of emotions. And I learned this part of manifesting is when everything started rolling in. We want to learn more about processing your emotions and healing your inner children and regulating your central nervous system and how to manifest big things. I have a multidimensional magic course in my bio.